Hi, it's Walter Williams. Welcome to A Monster for Tea. I put this video up so you could get an idea of what's inside the book and give you a little background on the story. The story is about a monster who tramples a little girl's garden. The little girl gets upset, but then takes the high road and invites the monster for tea. And they become friends. The monster, this is the most menacing as the monster is going to get in the first frame as he's trampling her garden. As you can see, as in the next couple of frames, when the little girl confronts the monster, he's intimidated. He's never been talked to this way, especially by a little girl, and then he starts to change. This is a Courier font I use for the text. And as far as the design, I used ink pens for the girl mainly, and then for the monster, high-grade charcoal pens, 8s, 6s and 8s mainly, and then the forest was calligraphy pens with loose ink. Some of the images are tweaked a little bit in Photoshop, and some of the colors of the flowers you'll find on the bottom of the next page, for example, were colored in the computer. The monster obeys the girl when she casts him back to the forest, but then she invites him to tea, and a lot of these frames are, some of them are sparse, which is on purpose, because I wanted to really focus on the characters and didn't want to clutter up things too much. And with as with the first book I did had a lot of color in it, so I was intentionally trying to kind of get back to basics with this one as far as design and use color sparingly. The monster does not know what tea was. He only knew about eating people and animals and tearing apart buildings and breathing fire. This is kind of the crux of the story. And in the next panel, we'll see the monster wondering what tea was, and all he knows about, as you can see, is causing destruction. Some of this color was done in Photoshop, and some of the fire out of the monster's mouth was done with colored pencils. The little girl brings a chair so the monster could sit. And these next few frames, I was just trying to pretty much go for almost straight slapstick comedy with these panels. The next panel coming up was dedicated, or not dedicated, suggested by my daughter, who I in turn dedicated the book to. She was kind of a de facto model, I guess subconscious model for the little girl. She's got the dynamic pigtails. She wanted to see more tea and cookies, so that's why I had that color panel with the teapot with her face in it. The monster can't hold the teacup, so the little girl helps the monster drink. This is a case where I wanted to add a little bit more to the background, and why not? Let's have a lot of pink bubbles. The teapot is empty and the cookies are gone. The monster lays back and looks up at the stars. This always gets a chuckle. The bloated monster belly. The little girl comes and tucks the monster in with her designer pink and blanket with purple butterflies. The monster is astonished at her kindness. No one's ever been kind to the monster. And as she looks down from the window, she wonders if the monster has forgotten about eating people and animals and tearing apart buildings and breathing fire. the open-ended question that ends the book. And that's the end of the book. Thanks for watching. If you want to see these images without my voiceover, or see images from my other books, you can go to walterwilliamsbooks.com. Thank you.